Hi guys, firstly, if you can hear like a really annoying noise in the background, my boyfriend's decided to play Call of Duty while I'm filming a video, which is really annoying, but we'll get over it. So if you can hear the noise, then that's what it is. Yeah, I just wanted to do my high-end products that I think are not worth the money, as I did the one that are worth the money a few weeks ago, and a lot of you requested this video to be filmed, so I thought I'd show you them. I've kind of thrown out quite a few products that I don't think are worth the money, because obviously I don't really like them. So obviously I haven't got those to show you now, but I will mention them later. The first thing I want to talk about is Lancome's Hypnose Drama Mascara. It just looks like this. It's widely talked about. It's quite expensive, like 20 something pound. And I actually got this in the airport when I went on holiday last year. And it's basically got like a kind of like a really curved brush. But the kind of mascara wand is really clumpy and it just doesn't look great really. I don't mind this mascara, but for the money I just think it's just really bad. When you put it on, it kind of clumps all your lashes together and you end up looking like you've got about 6 eyelashes rather than, you know, the amount you do have, because it kind of clumps a load together, which isn't great. So yeah. The thing I want to talk about is Benefit's Eye Bright Pencil, and it just looks like this. I actually do use this regularly, but I just think for the price, all it is a pink toned eyeshadow pencil, which I normally line my waterline with, which kind of like brightens up your eyes if you're looking tired or anything like that, rather than putting like black or brown or another colour on the waterline. So yeah, it's just a kind of a really nice pinky tone pencil, but for the money I just think it's a bit ridiculous. I got this in the Benefit magazine, not Benefit, Glamour magazine, with the free Benefit things. I think it was like 2 years ago now. So yeah, I didn't actually pay like the full whack for it. The next thing is kind of a real shame, and I don't really want to mention it because I really wanted to like it. But it's the YSL Rouge Volupte lipstick in the colour 30, and it just looks like this. The packaging is absolutely gorgeous. It's even nicer than the Chanel ones, and that's just the colour. The problem with this is that I don't really like the colour to start with. It's kind of like, it's a really weird kind of orange colour, and it looks nice in the tube, but like when you put it on it just looks really strange. So yeah, I don't like the colour of this lipstick, as I said, because it looks really weird on me, but I also don't like the consistency. It stays on the lips for about 2 seconds, it literally just slides straight off, and it kind of melts really easy as well off the lips, so you end up like with like lipstick down here, and yeah, it's just not great. Maybe one of the other shades maybe a bit better. But yeah, this shade is just really not great and I don't like it, but I do know people that do like it, so it might just be my own preference. But I just like to keep it in my kind of drawers because it just looks really pretty. The next thing is another thing I really wanted to like, and I still do like it, but there's just one thing that really annoys me about it, and it's the Stila It Girl palette, and in it you get the colours Lame, Chloe and Kitten. And basically, as you can probably see, there was only actually 2 eyeshadows in here because this one cracked. Basically these are really fragile, and if you move them anywhere, like exactly like I just dropped it, they probably would have smashed. If you move it anywhere, like literally if you put it in a bag and move it like downstairs, they'll end up cracking, and that's what happened, and this one ended up like all over my makeup bag. I do really like the eyeshadows, except from the fact that they are like really shimmery. I do like them, but the fact that they crack all the time really gets on my nerves. And as you can see, Kitten here has got like a crack through the side of it. And yeah, so I don't tend to use them that much because as you probably know, I kind of have to transfer my makeup from my mum's to my dad's. So like that's all my eyeshadows kind of have to be durable, and these really aren't. And compared to like MAC and Urban Decay, which have lasted like many trips, these are just not great. The next thing I want to talk about is MAC's Rubenesque Paint Pot, and it just looks like this. It's a really pretty rose gold shade, and I do really like the colour. But the problem is with this is basically when you kind of swatch it, firstly it kind of looks kind of weird on the eye because obviously of the colour. It looks nice in the pot, but when you put it on your eye it's kind of not great. And also when you put it on the eye, it comes out really sheer, which I also don't like, but obviously maybe the other colours will be different. But they do crease ridiculously, and it seems to there's supposed to be like a base for the eyeshadows. These crease ridiculously, so they can't particularly hold on eyeshadows, if you get what I mean. And yeah, I just think for the price, I do like the colours, and okay, I don't know, if you're going out for literally like an hour, 2 hours, but after that, like, they just start creasing. It's just a bit silly. The next thing, next two things are both Benefit things, and this is Benefit's Lemonade colour correcting eyelid primer. And it looks like this. This is just what the outside looks like. I do really like the packaging. I think it's quite cute. Basically, it's kind of like a yellow toned primer. Firstly, I don't understand why it has to be yellow toned to go on your eyelids, because it would only be yellow to counter correct the under eye circles, which would be purple, but it's an eyelid primer, so it doesn't even go there. So it's really confusing as to why it's yellow in the first place. You can also use this as a concealer, but that just works out awfully, because if you use it underneath the eyes, it just creases ridiculously. And that's another thing, it creases really bad on the eyelids, which means that it's a really bad primer. And yeah, I just really don't understand this product. It's really kind of strange, and I don't know, don't really like it. It's not really talked about that much. The next thing is Benefit's Bluff Dust, and again, not really talked about and kind of strange. This is a redness concealing powder, and it is a yellow powder. Now, green is mostly the thing that counteracts red, but the problem is this one's yellow. Green kind of shows up a bit weird underneath makeup, and kind of tends to kind of sit there rather than blend in with the skin. Whereas obviously that's why they've gone for yellow. Again, it's not great. It doesn't really do much. There's not really a point in it. And yeah, I just wish that I wouldn't have bought it, really. And the last thing is MAC's Studio Sculpt Foundation. And this is just what it looks like. You do get 40ml in this, which actually is quite good. And because it's quite a thick foundation, you don't actually need that much. So it will last quite a long time. But the one thing I don't like about this is that it just looks awful. It just doesn't look natural at all. It looks really cakey. And it just, I don't know, it just looks really bad. It kind of annoys me because you spend a lot of money on it and then you end up like hating it. And MAC foundations annoy me in the first place, and I don't think any of them are worth the money. This is the only one I have right now, as well as the Studio Tech, which is in a little compact. But this is the only one I have right now, liquid wise, and I just don't think the MAC foundations are worth the money. I do like the Studio Fix fluid, and I like the Studio Fix powder. But they're the only ones I do like. I will try the Prolonged Wear, because that seems to be a bit more promising with quite a lot of people. But yeah, this one I just really wouldn't recommend. But I understand that quite a lot of people do like it, but it's just not for me. So yeah, they're all the products that I've got right now, and they're kind of the high-end ones that I really don't think are worth the money. A few of the ones that I don't think are worth the money are a few MAC lipsticks, like shades that don't show up at all, like shades like Plink. I just really didn't like that one. I sold it, really didn't like it because it just didn't show up. MAC's, what's it called? MAC's Smolder Eye Kohl. I really didn't like that either because it just smudged everywhere, and I just really didn't like it. It didn't stay put on my eye at all. I've actually got an Eye Kohl eyeliner on my waterline today, which I don't normally wear. But I've put that on my waterline today to kind of like, I don't know, just do something different with my eyes. And it hasn't smudged at all, so I'm actually really happy with that. Whereas the MAC one just would have smudged 2 hours ago. So yeah, thank you all for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. Sorry my kind of half my head is cut off in this video. I can't seem to find kind of a good head height with camera at this kind of location. So I will try another area around my room, but yeah, sorry my head's been cut off for half the video. So yeah, I will speak to you all later. Please subscribe and I'll speak to you all soon.